That would explain why the coffee was more acidic than normal. Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. It's about all the energy I have for the intro. So I've been glutened. Yesterday I tried a new tea, the Harvey & Sons brand. It's usually a pretty safe brand, and they came up with some holiday flavors I found at Target, a little gift set box, and me and my mom decided that we were going to try them together. And yesterday I tried the gingerbread one, and I had a reaction to it. So yeah, I am very swollen today. It's also 11:30 and I just finished my breakfast, so I am also moving quite slow, which is excuse me, it's expected, but frustrating, because yeah, it's not fun, because when this stuff happens I just get really upset, which is understandable. But I thought, it's been a minute since I did a recovery day vlog, so I thought I'd bring you along for my day. So far all I've done is get up, get dressed, and have breakfast. That's it. Oh, and start the vlog. Typically at this point in my morning I would do some sort of workout. I've been doing strength training, because I know it's something that's very helpful for joint pain. So I've been hearing about it for like years at this point, that it's one of the best, most helpful exercises. But I've always just been really scared about it, and I don't think I've talked about it online, because it's just something I started doing for me. But I don't know, maybe I should make a video about it or something. That's at least what I was thinking. So yeah, at this point I would typically be doing that. It's Tuesday, so it would have been an arms day, but I'm not doing that. I'm taking the day off of any sort of exercise, because I am extremely swollen. I think you can see in my face. I can see it on camera, mainly because I look at my face every day, but I am definitely very swollen. You might even be able to hear the raspiness in my voice. That's gonna be there all day. So yeah, I thought about maybe doing a yoga stretch thing, which I might do later, if things are still pretty swollen or I'm in a lot of pain. But I think I'm just gonna take the day off of doing anything like that, for me, because I think that's for the best. Yeah. Did I put electrolytes in my coffee? I don't remember. I might have forgotten to do that. That would explain why the coffee was more acidic than normal. Okay. That answers that question. I'm so tired. That's another thing with these recovery days. I'm so tired. It's hard to get stuff done. I feel very lucky when I have these days that I make my own schedule and I don't have a job that I need to like log in for, because I would be just gone. I would not be helpful. So I am currently debating if I want to do any work today. I didn't do any work yesterday because it was Veterans Day and most people take that day off, and one of my goals for this year was to actually take time off for holidays, because I know I'm sure everybody approaches it a little differently when it comes to working from home. But if it's a day that I would traditionally have off because it's some sort of holiday, then I will take that time off. Like trying not to work too much on the weekends, outside of posting a pre-planned thing, like I've recorded and edited like a TikTok or something, and all I have to do is upload it. I'll do that. Same with like Instagram and stuff, but I'm not creating new content to post. I am simply posting what I have. So yeah, that's something. My brain is all over the place. Oh, I know one thing I wanted to make sure I brought up in this vlog. It's that I have decided that this year I am going to do my second year of Vlogmas. If you were here last year, you remember that I did my first ever year of Vlogmas last year, and I had so much fun with it. I really enjoyed it. I was really scared walking into it because I struggle sometimes with uploading and scheduling stuff because of my illnesses and whatnot. So I didn't really know how well I would do if I would get all the posts. I did the 12 days of Vlogmas. There's a playlist on my channel if you want to watch it. But yeah, I had 12 videos that I would upload through the month of December, and I did it, and it was a challenge, but not one that ended up being impossible. So I have been prepping for that behind the scenes. I don't want to get too far into the things that I've decided, but what I will say is that I will be doing it this year. So if you want to see that, make sure you subscribe. And speaking of subscribers, I saw this morning that I officially surpassed my first 100 subscribers. I know it's a very small amount, but it's the most I've ever had, so thank you so much. I'm so excited. It brightened my day, and for having been glutened yesterday and waking up pretty miserable this morning, it was a very nice thing to see. So thank you so much if you've subscribed. It means a lot to me, so thank you. If I'm being honest, I'm probably not going to move too far from the seat today. Most of the time when I'm in recovery mode, it's be horizontal or sit down and just sort of vibe. Honestly, I think I've decided that work really isn't getting done today. Because again, it's 11:30 and I just started a vlog, so this vlog is probably the only thing that I'm gonna get done today. Which is alright. It's one thing's better than no things. Yeah, it's just frustrating when I have an idea of what I want to get done this week and the progress I want to make on different projects that I have, and for it to just kind of go kaput. Sucks. Like, one thing is I saw this crochet bow garland on TikTok, and I wanted to try and make it this year for part of my Christmas decor. I wanted to start that today. Not necessarily on camera. I was thinking about doing a video to be a part of Vlogmas. I know I said I didn't want to talk much about it, but here we are. I was going to make a video. Well, I was going to test out the pattern on some scrap yarn that I have, just to see what I liked and how easy it was to do it like that. But with my joints as swollen as they are today, that probably isn't gonna happen. So, yeah. That sucks. I brought Vlogmas up once, and now that's all I want to talk about, even though I said I wasn't gonna talk about it. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about it. I changed my mind. we're gonna talk about Vlogmas. I hope you're ready. So if you guys weren't here last year, again, I did the 12 days of Vlogmas, which is what I'll be doing again this year, because it was much more manageable than vlog and upload every single day. I just don't think I have that in me. So it'll be 12 videos. Oh, and after Vlogmas, I will be taking the rest of December off. In the first week of January, the second week of January, I will be back to uploading. So one thing that I do ahead of time to prep is I actually film videos ahead of time. So one of the videos, again, like I said, is most likely going to be the crochet garland making it. That'll probably be like the second or third video or something like that. But having a few videos prepped, so like the garland video, I want to do a video talking about the books that I've read this year, because I made a video like that last year and it was really fun. And you guys seem to really like it, so I want to do that. So I want to make sure I have a few videos like that planned. So if something like this happens again, where I have a reaction or I get gluten and I need a recovery day, I have a backup video already planned. So I can just upload it and not worry about anything else. So I'm gonna have a few of those videos prepped, ready to go. Because that was very helpful last year. I don't think I had an allergic reaction at all last year, but I do think at one point I got a little sick and I was just having a really hard time. And so having a pre-recorded video I was able to just upload was very helpful. So yeah, I have some videos pre-planned, ready to go for just in case, as well as just for all of you. You will see them all eventually. So yeah, I've been scheduling, prepping, doing things for that. But one thing, not Vlogmas related, that I've been looking into are e-readers. With everything that's happened in the world, I realized that I wanted to be more careful about who I was supporting. And I know everybody gets Kindles, but I really don't want to do that. So I was looking into alternatives and I found the Kobos. I know that they have an app for e-readers, and of course I know about the Libby app, but there's no libraries near me that are compatible. So I'd have to go out of my way to get a library card. So that'll be a little bit of a down the line thing. But I did want to look into their app and see if it would work for me. Some people say that it's great, and other people say that it just doesn't have a lot of books that they would read. So I want to see for myself. I know they have a 30-day little policy, 30 days free. So I want to look at that. I'm very excited. There's a lot of noise going on outside. I really love reading physical books. I have quite a few, and I've gotten pretty good at being mindful of keeping ones that I like and getting rid of ones that I don't. I'm sorry if you can hear Finn, but he has a little dry spot and he keeps licking it. He's okay. So yeah, I like reading physical books, but again, on days like today, on days like today when my hands are really swollen, it's just hard to hold a physical book. So to have an audiobook has been really nice, because I can just prop my phone up and it can just play, and I can either just lay down and listen, I can play on my phone, or I could do something else. So there's that. So yeah, I'm really not sure what I'm doing today. This could be a vlog where I basically go from sitting in this chair to laying in the bed to sitting in this chair again. Maybe laying on the floor, I don't know. But yeah, I will see you probably around lunch when I will do that. So it's the next day. Yesterday, after I finished that clip, I had some lunch. I kind of just sat in my chair here and relaxed. You need help? Okay, did it himself. Yeah, I just sort of sat and relaxed, didn't do much, but when I've decided that I was gonna film after I had lunch. So yeah, I made my lunch and I was gonna film myself after I had eaten it. And when I went to talk, it was very painful. And that basically stayed for the rest of the day. That's why I didn't film anything else yesterday, because it hurt to talk. I know I said in the clip, like, my voice was very raspy, which is normal when I have a reaction. But it's not as typical for my voice to hurt that much. So I just kind of took the time, I took the day to kind of be off camera and rest my voice. So I didn't really talk much yesterday, which is why I can talk today without any pain. So what you missed is I finished an audiobook. And in doing so, I reached my book goal for the year. I have read 24 books, so that's exciting. Some of them were rereads, but you know, it's fine with me. So yeah, I've read 24 books this year so far. I'm on book 25. I did start a new book. I'm sorry if you can hear downstairs our dog Moxie's playing with a toy. I don't have the heart to stop her. So yeah, I finished an audiobook. I honestly, for the most part, I stayed in this chair. I didn't really move much. I was able to work on a crochet project, and came to the sad realization that I did not have enough yarn to finish it, so I ended up using up all the yarn, but I didn't finish the project, so I need some more of that. Started that new book I said, and that's sort of it. It was a very chill, do-nothing day, because that's what I needed. But today I am feeling much better. I'm not as swollen. I do have a pain in my wrist. I'm not entirely sure why, but it's there. So I will be tending to that today. I'm trying to debate, do I continue this video or not? Because I could sit here and tell you all the things that I did do yesterday to help, but I could also show you today, but it's not really going to be all that helpful, because today I'm actually able to do things because I have energy and I'm not swollen or anything. So, you know, I'm just gonna sit and talk about the things I did yesterday that contributed to my feelings today, and if I want to film more, I will. So one of the things that helped was I made sure all the foods that I ate were simple, easy to digest foods. So for lunch I had oatmeal and a cup of tea, pretty straightforward. For dinner I had just a chicken patty sandwich, like a breaded chicken patty sandwich. So that, again, simple, easy food. It also was minimal effort. So obviously I am here with my family, so they were very willing to help, so that was great. But also, if I was alone, all the foods I had yesterday were things that were either throw together and... Excuse me, I am filming. cover his inappropriateness. So yeah, things that were easy to put together yesterday for meals. Those are days I also typically rely on protein bars, things like that to help make things a little easier so that I get some good protein in, but not too worried about remembering to eat because that's also difficult. And I have like cans of soup and stuff I could have had. I have some just easy basic foods. So if you have any sort of allergies, I would recommend trying to find some easy foods that you can just throw in an air fryer and cook, like our chicken patties or chicken nuggets or something like that. Another thing is something that I have the privilege of doing right now, which I know not everybody can do, which is I basically put my butt in this bed and stayed horizontal for most of the day. I know that's not something everybody can do, but if it is a potential, I recommend it. It's actually one of the reasons I got my recliner, because when I was working and doing school stuff, if I had to attend a class or something, I wanted to have my feet up because it helps with blood flow and stuff, but also I needed to be in class and I didn't want to be in my bed the whole time, so having a recliner was really nice. But of course you don't need an actual recliner. Something that you can put your feet on the same level as like your hips and stuff is very helpful for swelling. I relied a lot on compression and Tylenol to help reduce swelling. I tried to move only when I felt I needed to. So I didn't stay completely immobile because, I don't know, I find that not helpful. Maybe that's just me. But when I'm swelling, I find making sure I do a mix of sitting and standing is actually very helpful, so I can sit and relax and not worry about becoming overstressed on my joints and stuff. But at the same time, I can stand up and walk around, and that movement I find can help with reducing the swelling. So that's something I did. Basically, I would just pace in this room while I had like my audiobook going, or I would take the excuse to walk downstairs and say hi to my mom because that's where her office is. I would bring down dirty dishes, or if I really wasn't doing super well, I would just walk to the bathroom and back. Again, not far movement, just a little bit to say that I moved was helpful yesterday. I did not end up doing any sort of yoga because I was just far too tired. So yeah, I didn't do any yoga yesterday because I was too tired, but doing a sort of stretch thing, whether it's yoga or just stretches that you like, is also very helpful to reduce that swelling and inflammation. And also, again, just to say that you moved is good. So yeah. Okay, it is becoming harder and harder to talk. I don't think my voice is still fully recovered, so I don't think I'm going to film the rest of my day today. So I am going to end this video here. So I hope this was helpful. I know this was not the vlog that I intended to make, but I hope you learned something anyway. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. And again, thank you so much for 100 subscribers. I know it is a very small goal, but it means a lot to me, so thank you very much. Please, talking is becoming harder. Feel free to write in the comments down below anything, if you have any questions about having allergic reactions, if you're new to having allergies or not, I would love to answer them. On screen now are my social media handles if you'd like to see more day-to-day things that I get up to. And with that, I will see you next week for a brand new video. Bye.